Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest. If you fail, try again. My previous video on Nuix was supposed to be less than 5 minutes, turned out to be 7.5 minutes. So hopefully this video will be less than 5 minutes. I have learned a lesson that sometimes I can warble on, drift on a little bit when I start speaking. So anyway, today on January the 19th, Nanosonics released a profit upgrade. This excited me because I am a shareholder of this company. And it's really good news because it does look like their strategy of going to direct sales is starting to work. Nanosonics have released their first half financial year 23 numbers. They've also upgraded their financial year 23 guidance. So their expected numbers for the first half, revenue up to 81.6 million, increasing 35% on the previous corresponding period. Gross profit up to 64.4 million, increasing 39% on the previous corresponding period. Even gross profit margin a little bit higher than the previous period. And operating expenses only up 28%. And because operating expenses are growing at a slower rate than revenue and gross profit, has a positive effect on profit. So the operating income before income tax increasing 245% from 3.3 million to 11.4 million. And their updated guidance for financial year 23, they now expect total revenue growth to be between 36 and 41% higher. Previously, it was only 20 to 25%. Gross margins now up to 77 or between 77 and 79%. And even though operating expenses are expected to be a little bit higher than previously expected, still it's growing at a much slower rate than the revenue and more than likely also their profit. Now, let's have a look at the charts for Nanosonics, and this is the weekly chart going back to 2013, so a 10-year weekly chart. If you bought into this company back in 2013, 10 years ago, you would be a happy chap because the share price was actually less than 50 cents in May of 2013. You can see the share price moved into a nice uptrend and remained in that uptrend from 2013 all the way through to 2021 when the share price reached a high of $8. That's a nice 16 bagger if you bought it at 50 cents. But the share price has been struggling since 2021. They sort of changed their business model and went to direct sales, and that was going to have a negative effect on their finances in the 1 year. So it wasn't a structural problem with the business. It was just a short-term issue. But that's one of the reasons why the share price has dropped a fair bit, along with negative sentiment in the overall market. So share price has dropped to as low as $3, but the share price has rebounded. And on the back of this profit upgrade, we are starting to see a shift in sentiment around this company and a move of the share price into an uptrend. So let's have a look at the daily chart. And this is the 1 year daily chart. And we did see the share price moving down during the first half of last year. And the share price has been a little bit volatile, but really going sideways since about June. But the share price does look like it wants to try to break out into a new uptrend. Now, the probably one problem, even though the share price did increase 8% on January 19 on the back of this profit upgrade, there was a little bit of selling during the day. In fact, at one point in time, the share price was up something like 14%. And the share price did reach a high of about $5.42. Last time the share price was that high was way back in January of last year, so almost at a 1 year high. The reason why there was a little bit of selling during today was because of some shareholders who had bought in at similar levels back in August and also 1 year ago who saw their opportunity to set up. So there's a little bit of resistance right here for Nanosonics. The other reason is just the valuation of this company. So the market cap is about 1.5 billion, and the P ratio based off last year numbers is well above 300. Now, if they triple or quadruple their profit, which they could do in financial year 23, that means a P ratio will be much lower, say about 90 or at current share prices. So that's the way to look at it. The company is now back to a growth phase, and it might be a significant growth phase over the next few years, just based off the expectations we are expecting from what we have seen from the company so far. And that's all I have for this profit upgrade video for Nanosonics. Hopefully this video is less than 5 minutes long. Fingers crossed. And if you do have any questions about Nanosonics or anything else, just leave it in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I'm not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.